Welcome to another Q&A. This is a shirt. People ask me, Harley, where'd you get your shirt from? It says Join Us Veg Crew. It's from a friend's site, missionx.com.au. Ralph Ben, check it out, missionx.com.au. Some cool shirts there. Nice designs. Okay, Q&A time. Here's the question. I think it's kind of strange that no one can actually answer this question. Why are people gaining weight on 811? Interesting. Where are these people? I'm definitely not one. So where are these magical people? Where are these magical people? I'm looking. Doug Graham, Richard Gambino, Freely, Michael Arnstein, Roger Hesker. All the people on our forum, I'm doing it for a few years now. I'm trying to think, where are the fat people? Google up fat people. Google up fat 80-10-10. Google up fat fruit eaters. Where are they? Where are they? So it's kind of strange. No one can actually answer this question. Do you know why? Because there's no such thing as a fat fruit bat. There's no such thing, ever. Where are they? Put it down below. Send me the link in someone's blog. I'm not talking about the person who writes to me and says, oh, I'm gaining weight. And I'm like, well, how much do you weigh? Oh, I weigh 100, I weigh the same as you now, Dune Rider. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, what do you mean? Like, are you like 4'2"? And they're like, no, I'm 6'1". Someone wrote me the other day, I'm 6'1", I'm getting out of control. So I asked them, how much did you weigh? And they're like, I weigh 70 kilos. I used to be 50 kilos. So it's like, okay, great, you had anorexia, and now you're up to a healthy weight, and you're freaking out. That's called a fucking mental issue. Deal with that, please. But seriously, now you're healthy, embrace it, man. So people will say, oh, I'm gaining weight, I'm gaining weight. You click on their photos, and they've got some, like, going on there. Really. And then you've got the people who are sneaking shit. The ones who are sneaking the chocolate or the dairy or the cakes or their husband's chicken burgers. And that doesn't make them bad people, but it makes it very confusing for outsiders looking and go, wow, they're pretty chubby, or blah, blah, blah. Or then you've got another case, you've got the people who are taking antidepressants, or they're taking the hormone pill, the contraception pill, and they're wondering why they're having a lot of excess retention, which is mistaken as fat, but it's just fluid retention. It looks the same as fat. In the eye, you can't tell the difference between fat and fluid retention. You can't tell at all. So you can test it by doing DEXA scans, things like that, but no one's ever come to me with a DEXA scan test. Go, this is before, this is after. Why? Because it can't be done. You can't put fat on from eating a lot of fruit or rice or whatever. You can put salt on. You cannot be active and just store a lot of salt retention. I'll call it salt fat, but you can't do it. You can't get fat on fruit or rice. You can't. If you add oil to it and heaps of fat and salt, you get all puffy and store the fat from the oil or the animal products, whatever, but you won't get fat on the carbohydrates. I'm not sure how much I have to stress this point. Just because I've got single-digit body fats and got a ripped stomach doesn't mean I'm healthy. I could be doing meth or whatever. What I'm saying is that you'll be slim and trim. If you don't train, you'll still be trim and slim. You can eat as much carbohydrates as you want. You can just sit there, stuffing your face all day long. You can eat as much carbohydrates as you want. You can get handfuls of brown rice and just shove them in your gob. You can drink Gatorade till it just pours out of your eyeballs. Every meal of every day, you will not get fat. Ever. You can sit on the couch doing that. You can stain your couch from fruit stains coming out of your ears. You can wake someone up at 3 a.m. in the morning and feed them rice or whatever and potatoes. You can have baked potatoes all you can eat. You will not get fat. You can sit on the couch. You won't be toned and fit from sitting on the couch, but you're not going to get fat. Anyone who says otherwise is either a newbie or has come from an eating disorder background or whatever, or isn't doing it long term, or they're sneaking stuff, or they're on medications that make them cause a weight gain. But that's just the reality. So if you want a slim body, eat high carb. If you want a toned, slim, healthy body, eat high carb. If you want a slim body, eat high carb. Low fat, that's where it's at. If you want a slim, toned, healthy body, you've got to eat high carb, low fat, and move your body. Slim's being easy, but being toned and fit, that's where you've got to do the work. That's where you've got to sweat and move. I'm not talking Bikram yoga, breathing everyone else's farts and detox. I'm talking riding your bike to work. I'm talking having wrestling matches with your kids. I'm talking playing sport with your kids, taking your kids on a running loop or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about sitting on some treadmill somewhere, wasting your life away. I'll talk about getting out there in your community, being part of that and being passionate and being fit, chasing cars in your push bike or whatever, riding to the shops with your push bike or riding your kids to school or things like that. Get out and move. I get all emails from people who don't do that and they're freaking out. I'm like, what do you expect? What do you expect? Yeah, you'll be slim, but you're going to be floppy and pudgy. You'll be a sloppy, pudgy, thin person. because you don't use your body. You've got no real fitness. Get your 10k times under 45. Get your ability to scale any mountain you want at effort. Get the fitness done. Be faster runner than your kids. Now that's a good challenge. That's realistic. And that's fun to do. Kids love running races, definitely. So your kid's your best personal trainer around there. If you don't have kids, look after someone else's kids and run around with them. Awesome. That's fantastic. Or be like a phys ed teacher. Just be creative. Be creative and do what you want to do. So where are these people who gain weight on 811? Never seen them. Can't find them ever. I'm not talking about newbies or people who just come off fast and their metabolism's all out of whack and their kidneys and adrenals are just like blowing their fluid retention levels all out of the place. I'm talking about long-term people doing this lifestyle. It's impossible to be fat. That's why I've got $10,000 ward out there. I've got the money, man. Show me the fatsies. Simple as that. Thanks for watching. No one can answer your question because it's just not true. It's a bit like me asking, why don't bananas refuel themselves when you eat them? Why doesn't the banana just grow again? Why can't anyone answer that question? They can't answer the question because it doesn't fucking happen. See ya.